Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Get out. Get out. You cannot get out. Get out. You cannot come in. What's up? What's up with it? How's y'all doing today? How are y'all doing today? How are y'all doing today? Peace, peace, peace. What's up? Here this cat go, trying to come inside. You cannot come inside, boy. I don't want you inside. He keep trying to come inside. What's up? What's up? What's up? How are y'all doing today? How are y'all doing today? Woo! Man, let me tell y'all something. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to see y'all. I'm grateful to talk to y'all. Y'all can hear me good? Y'all can hear me good? We want to make sure everything nice and clear. How y'all doing today? I got a nice topic to talk about today. And today's topic is working hard does not make you successful. That's what today's live is about. Working hard does not make you successful. I want to teach people how to be effortless. I want to teach people how to use their energy to get what they want. Because I keep seeing our people, thank you for the gift, Clover. I keep seeing our people overworking themselves thinking that's the way to success when that is not the way. I know some people who are super hard working, but have nothing that they really want in life. It's not about that at all. And that's one thing that I feel like I've been trying my hardest to get to people's head is that this is a mental realm. Like, think about life like chess. Think about life like chess. Everything about chess is mental. Every sport you play, they always tell you it's 90% mental. Of course it is, because this is a mental game. This is a mental realm. You feel me? Here go these cats. I can hear these cats running around. We waiting for everybody to get up in here. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? How was y'all weekend? What's up, Monique? What's up, Malika? What's up, Vlad? What's up, Stephanie? What's up, Juliet? What's up, Clover? What's good, everybody? How y'all doing today? Before we even get into the live, I want to go ahead and hit this bowl and let's see what's good. Okay, we want to cleanse off all energy. We want to cleanse off all the energy that you may have picked up throughout your day, that you may have picked up because of people. We want to cleanse all of that. All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1. We're going to do it one more time. You're going to breathe in when I hit it. 3, 2, 1. One more time. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Now let me go ahead and record. Let's go ahead and get started. What's good, everybody? Welcome to the live. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? I'm so happy that y'all could be here. I'm so happy that y'all could be here. Now, you already know every time we come on this live, we have a beautiful conversation to talk about. And today's conversation is working hard is not going to make you successful. Now, the reason why we're talking about this is because we are not going to completely discredit working hard. But we have to understand that some of y'all are working hard on certain things when the key is really to work hard on yourself. Are you hearing me? You've been working so hard on the thing itself. You've been working hard on money. You've been working hard on your career. You've been working hard on your goals. But what if I told you you've been doing things the wrong way? What if I told you that the key to success is working hard on yourself? And as you work hard on yourself, you naturally get better at your craft. You see, you can work hard on something, but have such a piss poor mentality and get nowhere. You could be going nowhere fast. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because a lot of y'all have gotten the mentality that as long as I just do more, I'm going to get more. But if you're doing more of bullshit, you can't expect to get nothing more but more bullshit. If you're working hard on the 9 to 5 and you're like, I'm trying to be a millionaire, working hard on the 9 to 5 is not what's going to get you successful. And a lot of times the people that are very successful do not work harder than you, truthfully. They just work smarter. They work differently. They think differently. They move differently. They just do different shit. And a lot of times is they do different shit because they think differently. So everything starts with how you think. Everything starts with how you see things. Everything starts with perspective. So you mean to tell me if I just change my perspective, I could change my whole life around? Yes. That's what the fuck we've been trying to tell you, actually. But you're so stuck on seeing yourself as helpless, and you're so stuck on seeing yourself as a victim. One thing about life is going to let you be you. Life has free will. So if you want to be a victim, do it. But just realize that you can't complain or blame anybody else for what you experienced but you, because you wrote the script. You may have not wrote exactly this exact moment, but you wrote something with your emotions of this essence. You've been feeling bad for yourself. Life is just not the way that it needs to be. Life is just not going my way. Life is not going your way because you think life is not going your way. Do you understand that a lot of the things that you thought was God punishing you or you having this terrible moment was actually the turning point of your life? You see, if you really heal your heart, if you really go through a heart chakra awakening, you'll learn to love everybody that did you wrong. And the reason why you'll learn to love everybody that did you wrong is because you'll realize that your biggest lessons didn't come from your happiest moments. Your biggest lessons came from the problems that were the most triggering to you, the moments that were the hardest to you, the moments that really made or broke you. So what you really should be doing is thanking those people that put you in that predicament. But you don't have an open heart chakra, so you're still holding resentment. You're still holding anger. You're still holding a grudge over this person, when in reality, the person has nothing to do with the situation at hand for real. And this is what I mean. The situation at hand was a part of your spiritual development, your personal development. The person that you got beef with is just the physical representation of what that problem was. A lot of times, the person that you got beef with is actually a point of your mirror in some sorts, and you had to overcome that part of yourself. If God wants to teach you patience, we're going to put you in a situation that tests it. If God wants to teach you how to be more humble, they're going to put you in situations to show you what the opposite looks like, regardless of not the universe is going to put you in situations that are only making you better, but it's your perspective about it that allows you to take from it or not take from it at all. If you don't think that this situation is here to teach you, then you're not going to want to learn nothing from it. But last time I checked, the winner is a person who made the most mistakes or lost the most and knew how to learn from it. In order for you to be a millionaire, you got to understand that you're going to lose more money than anybody else. In order for you to be a basketball star, what the fuck? This cat just climbed into my damn speaker. Whoa. In order for you to be a millionaire... In order for you to be a millionaire, you have to be willing to lose more money than anybody else, or a billionaire. Do you know what I mean? That means that you have to be okay with losing it. Do you understand why I'm telling you that you got to stop running away from negative? You got to stop thinking that because something negative is happening, that it means that it's bad. The moments that showed me the most of myself were the dark moments. The moments that taught me the most about myself were the dark moments. It wasn't a happy moment. It was the moments where I had to really face myself, the darkness. But it's about having a level of positivity around that darkness and able to transmute it. You see, a lot of y'all don't know how to transmute things. And here's really the kicker. A lot of y'all don't understand that your opportunities usually come in disguise. So if you are not an alchemist, or you're not a person that knows how to make something out of nothing, or you don't know how to turn a negative into a positive, a lot of times you've walked right past your opportunity and didn't even know it. If you're not a person that has a positive perspective and you're able to look at when you're being challenged and recognize it for the opportunity it is, you may not even notice that you've walked past many opportunities. Thank you, Zay, for the pumpkin. Thank you, Lakeisha, for the bracelet. And that's really what I wanted to talk to y'all about. And another reason why I keep telling y'all that hard work isn't the key to success is because a lot of y'all can work very hard on the wrong things and get nowhere in life. You see, a lot of y'all work hard on other people's shit because you don't have the strength or you don't have the belief to work hard on your shit. So really, it's hard work the answer in that situation. A lot of y'all, somebody said start scamming for real. What the fuck is you talking about? No, get the fuck out of here. Start scamming. What the fuck is you talking about? You know, but that's real talk. Like, a lot of y'all don't realize that you're putting in a lot of energy just in the wrong places. And the reason why you're putting your energy in the wrong places is because you're scared to go after plan A. You're scared to go after plan A. And the thing about it is that you have to, let me tell you something. You have to make a decision that you're going to be successful. Success is a decision. I want y'all to know that. Success is not I hope I become successful. Success is a decision, because success is a simple math equation. And the math equation is, how consistent can you be over time? Let me get this cat. You need to get out. You need to get out. Everybody say hi and buy the cash. This is the menace right here. Everybody say hi and buy the cash. No, baby, you gotta go. You distracted me. He distracted me. So, yeah, like I was saying though, hi cash, buy cash. Y'all are so funny. So yeah, like I was saying though, what I recognize is that working hard was not the answer. A lot of y'all are working hard towards the wrong thing, when in reality, think about it like this equation, okay? 1, 2, 3, be, do, have, okay? What I want you to understand is that before you could ever have any success, you have to learn how to become that person. You see, a lot of y'all don't realize that you have everything you need. There's nothing missing from you. There's nothing missing from you in order to have success. You have everything you need. The only thing that's missing from you is the mentality. A lot of y'all have made yourself think that your video won't do numbers. You won't be seen. People won't like it. All of these things that are outside of your control, all of these things that you're worried about and having insecurity, and you're not realizing that that's the thing that's stopping you from seeing yourself as your true self. You think that you won't, and it's stopping you from seeing that you can. Come on. You seeing that you are thinking that you are thinking that you won't. You're thinking that you can't. When in reality, this whole time, you can. You're overqualified. Everybody comment the word overqualified. Everybody comment the word overqualified. Because I think some of y'all think that y'all underqualified when in reality, you're overqualified. And then you wonder why people who aren't as talented as you is having more success. It's because the people that are underqualified learn to see themselves as overqualified because they learned to have the mentality, while you're overqualified and thinking you're not good enough. You're the one thinking you're not good enough. So you have to get in alignment with your reality. You have to get on that frequency of your reality. You have to see yourself as that version that you already are for real. So if you're naturally overqualified, that means that the work is there. You just got to get the head in alignment. Your body is facing this way. Now you got to get your head to face this way and see yourself as you really are. But the only way you're going to see yourself as you really are is to put yourself out there and stop thinking. Let me teach you something. Those who are insecure overthink. Those who are masters at what they're doing, they're effortless because they don't think. I'm going to say that one more time. Those who are insecure overthink, and those who are masters are effortless because they don't think. When you're really good at something, you don't need to think about it. But when you're not good at it, or you're self-conscious, you're overly like left, right hand, this head, and this head. Stop thinking. They just do. Exactly. You want to know why they just do? Because it's a part of them. They've ingrained it in them. That's why. So I'm telling y'all all of this because I want y'all to stop seeing yourself as you're not good enough. And this is why it's important that you talk to yourself every day. Ask yourself questions. How does it feel now that I'm just the best at my craft? How does it feel now that I'm wealthy? How does it feel now that... Ask yourself these questions so your body has no choice but to answer and put itself in that perspective. How does it feel now that I am a big YouTuber? How does it feel now that I'm a big YouTuber? And the more you ask yourself these questions, the more your brain is forced to figure that out. And once your brain figures out, oh, this is how it feels, then you can embody it. Another thing I want to tell you too is that I want y'all to start putting yourselves in environments that are good for you. For example, if you go to LA Fitness, maybe stop going to the LA Fitness that's in your hood and go to the LA Fitness that's in a rich environment. You got LA Fitness to go everywhere. So instead of going to LA Fitness in the hood, go to the LA Fitness that's in the rich environment and see different things. A lot of people can't dream beyond what they've seen. And this is why it's important that you go off to see things, you explore, I'm telling you. You feel me? Another thing I want to say too is that when you are starting to build this new life of yours, don't tell nobody shit. Don't tell nobody shit about this new life that you're making because they're not going to get it. They're not going to see you as this new version just yet until you're fully embodied in it. So when you're maneuvering to this new aspect of you, this other self, what I want you to do is I want you to write down how you want to be perceived. I want you to write down how people think about you, how people talk about you, how people look at you. Write all of this down. Because this is your movie, this is your script. And if you can write these things down, you'll start to see that you're programming the world around you. You're programming these things to be what you always see. So, for example, if you want people to respect you, write down, I do it this way where I'm like, dear friend. So when I say dear friend, it's like I'm journaling to like a distant friend and I tell them about my life. It's called scripting. So you're like, dear friend, today somebody walked up to me and they told me that I was beautiful. Today I dressed up myself and they told me I look fit. They see I'm getting bigger. They see I'm this and this and that. The more you start to write these things down, the more your reality will start to reflect it. And then the thing about it is that writing things down makes you 40% more successful, because what you're doing is you're taking something from your thoughts and already making it something physical that you can see, that you can touch, that you can rip, that you can, you know what I'm saying? So that's another thing I've just been wanting to tell you too. Like somebody said, working hard doesn't do what for you. Working hard doesn't bring you success. Working hard does not bring you success. But doing what I'm telling you to do what does. And this is the hard work. If you really, thank you for the Panther, Danny. If you really want to believe in hard work, the hard work is learning how to master your mind and learn how to control your mind. If you ever watched the movie Inception, then you understand how if you don't have control over your mind, people can plant ideas in your mind and make you believe that it was yours. And if somebody gets control over your mind, you're done. The moment that people know how to control your mind, you're done. They can control your whole life. They can manifest things through you. This is why, forget the money, forget all that stuff. You cannot reach success without having full control over your mind. Thank y'all for the gifts. How do I have full control of my mind, Ori? Having full control over your mind requires you to be mindful of every thought that you think. That means, thank you for the gifts, y'all. That means that now from this point on, you have to watch every single thought that passes by and pay attention to it. That you don't always have to interact with it. Thank you, and Jeannie, I don't know how to say, and Jeannie. You have to, boom, like all them thoughts are flowing through. And you just got to watch them. You don't have to judge them. You don't have to interact with them. But you know, oh, interesting. Somebody thinks that you're not good enough. Okay, interesting. Keep watching, keep watching, keep watching. Just because those thoughts are there don't mean that they're yours. I feel like a lot of y'all don't recognize that your mind will pick up thoughts from things that you read, things that you watch, people that you talk to. Just like your phone. You see how if you hang your phone around your conversation for too long, your phone will pick up on your conversation and start sending you ads. Now, if you ignore the ad won't ever pop up again. Thank you, vibrations, for the gift. If you ignore the ad won't come up. Thank you, Ayla, baby. Ayla. You know what I'm saying? If you don't pay attention to the ad, it'll pass by. The same with the thought. The only reason why some of those negative thoughts stick around is because you start entertaining them. You start thinking on them. You start playing with the thoughts. You start manipulating them. You start maneuvering with them. You start acting out on them. And when you start clicking on a certain picture, the algorithm is like, they like that one. Send them more. So when you entertain certain thoughts, your mind is like, this one resonates. Send me more. Send me more. And that's what happens. Somebody's, you know what I'm saying? You talk about full detachment from outside also. Yes, detachment is also important. Because detachment, I feel like, is rooted in confidence. When you need nothing, you attract everything. I want y'all to write that down. If you've been taking any notes throughout this live, take that one. Needing nothing attracts everything. And as long as you're able to not desire things outside of you, then you'll always have more than enough. Because guess what? If you desire, that means you're in lack. If you desire, that means that you're in lack. Somebody say, how do you need nothing? Needing nothing is I'm good. I'm great. Like you ever was so happy with everything that you got when somebody said, what do you want? You're like, bro, I'm good. I'm good. When you send out that energy, that is also an energy of gratitude. Because what you're doing is think about life like a big old algorithm. Think about life about a big old algorithm. Thank you, abstract. Think about life like a big old algorithm, right? And the reason why I'm telling you this is because if you think about life in a big old algorithm, right? What you got to do in order to receive the post that you like is you have to entertain the right things. And if you don't want more of those posts, you have to ignore them. So what I'm trying to tell you is if you think of life as an algorithm, that means that I'm only going to entertain things that I want to see more in my life. If your mom call you stressing out by some stuff, Mom, you probably watching this. But when you start bringing me shit to stress about, I tune you out. I act like what you're saying don't exist. Because one thing about it, listen, old lady, you're not going to stress me out. You're not going to stress me out. You done had your years. You're not going to stress me out. Because the more I allow you to stress me out, the more I tell that stress, I want more of you. No, we are not here for long for us to be out here worried about such things that do not matter. Thank you, Lakeisha, for the gifts. You get what I'm saying? Like when people call you to stress you out, this is why it's important to know working hard does not make you successful, but having the right mentality does. Because guess what? If you're easily stressed, you think you can run $1 million company? If you're easily stressed, you think you can run $1 million company, baby? I don't know. If people easily get on your nerves, babe, I don't know if you're supposed to be running $1 million company with thousands of employees. But when you have the mentality where you don't let anything get in the way of your calmness and your peace because you develop yourself as a person who is gaining happiness from the inside and you don't need anything on the outside to validate you or make you happy, things on the outside, if they aren't able to give you validation, that means that they can't take it away neither. Thank you, Lakeisha, for the gift. What is that? An envelope, girl? What that is? Thank you. So this is why y'all run up the likes, y'all. Let's get this to 20,000 likes. This is why I tell people, like, before you could ever think about making more money, you need to first allow yourself to not be in control, not be controlled by anything. You want to make money, right? That means that money shouldn't be making you. That means that you want money to chase you. You want opportunity to chase you. The first thing that I've noticed and what I want to tell y'all is I want y'all to start seeing yourself as someone where, like, when you think of yourself and what other people think of you, people should think about you like, damn, life just always goes your way. What's your secret? Like, that's how I think of myself. And when you think of yourself like that, you start brewing a aura and you start brewing a reality, and it starts to become attached to you, that belief system, and then it becomes you. Thank y'all for the gifts. So what I want y'all to do is I want you to start to imagine yourself as if you're someone where life just always just working out for you. Like, for example, I already told myself, boy, I'm the type of person where shit just always go my way. People are always asking me, how you always got shit going your way? How you just so... And the thing is, you are gonna view me as a person that life just goes my way because you never see me reacting to anything negative. You never see me upset. You never see me sad. You always see me happy. You always see me in good spirits. So you're gonna think that. So do you see how me telling myself that belief, I'm also able to control that belief and make it real by how I carry myself and what I can control. So it's not a lie. It's not a lie. Things just go my way because I don't allow them to go outside of my way by simply controlling how I respond. Come on. This is good. This is good. This is called magnetism. This is called magnetism. Magnetism, y'all. Make sure you guys, if you haven't yet subscribed to me on YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe to me so you can watch all my videos on repeat over again. Okay? Another thing I want to say too is a lot of y'all have yet to meet your best self because of the things that you tell yourself and because of the because of the ways that you hold yourself back. Excuse me. And this is how you hold yourself back. A lot of y'all don't know that you hold yourself back simply because of the fact that you think that the thoughts that you think are normal and it's okay to think. But when you start talking to more confident people and more successful people, you start to recognize, damn, this way of thinking actually isn't a positive one. You know what I'm saying? This way of thinking actually isn't a positive way of thinking. So how should I think about myself? Number one, you have to stop judging other people. You have to stop judging other people because you judging other people is the reason why you judge yourself so hard. When you judge other people, you're always looking at people through this hard microscope. So then when it's time for you to pop out, you start looking at yourself through that same microscope. And now you're self-conscious because the same thoughts that you was thinking about somebody else, you're thinking somebody else is thinking that about you. You see how everything stems from you and has nothing to do with anybody else? Do you see that? Do you see that? How everything is literally coming from you and nothing is from the outside of you. That's why I say you cannot blame anybody but yourself. So true. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Somebody said working hard trains discipline, right? Discipline is a choice. Discipline is a choice. Discipline is a way of thinking, meaning that you know, because guess what? You can work hard and still not be disciplined. You could work hard, not consistently. When you work hard, you do work hard. You know what I'm saying? But it is you versus you. The only person who is stopping you from being your best self is you, because guess what? All those new looks that you want to try, all those new things that you want to try, you're the one talking yourself out of it. You're like, do you ever really listen to the conversation that you be having with yourself? The way that you tear yourself down and the way that you make yourself believe that you're not valuable or worthy until you have, listen to that. You are not valuable or worthy until you have da 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 da. Man, when I get da 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 da, it's over. Why is it over when you get da 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 da? Why can't it be over right now? You always pushing your happiness to the future, to the future. I'll be happy when I get da 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 da. Boy, I'll be so happy when I da 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 da. Do you understand what you are signaling to yourself by thinking that? Do you understand? Yes, you know why you're your biggest bully? Because don't nobody know you like you. Don't nobody know your weaknesses like you. Don't nobody know your soft spots like you. Somebody say da 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 da. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on TikTok if you haven't. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube, make sure you guys click the link in my bio and subscribe. Period. You got to do the shadow work. You have to do the shadow work. If you're not doing the shadow work, then that means the aspect of you that you're suppressing, you're never going to reach the level of success because you need that aspect of you. You need your shadow. Don't get it twisted. You need that darkness. Because guess what? All that love and light shit not going to take you where you need to be, baby. Because you're going to be forgiving everybody, and you should forgive everybody, but you should also know when it's time to snap. You should also know when it's time to correct someone, when your ego needs to come in. Everybody always talks about ego death, ego death. If you kill that ego, you're stupid. You're stupid. The reason why is because if you don't have no ego, then that makes you submissive to everyone. You know why? Because your ego wants you to stay an individual. Your ego wants you to recognize how powerful you are. Your ego wants to be served. And if you don't allow your ego to have moments of living, you're going to allow yourself to always be serving and never get served. You get what I'm saying? Somebody says, so why do people want to have an ego death? Because they've been misled about spirituality, and they've been told that that's the key to winning. It's to have an ego death. But ego deaths are so stupid, because when you don't have an ego, you don't really see how powerful you are. Take this from a person who lived a life as super humble and didn't brag on myself, no nothing. You start thinking everything is better than you, and you're just so grateful to be in their presence. And no, bitch, some people should be grateful to be in your presence. Let's just be for real. I'm sorry. Not everybody you should be so grateful to be in their presence. Some of them should be grateful to be in your motherfucking presence. But when you are having this ego death, you start thinking that everybody is just, you know what I'm saying? Somebody said, what crystal is that you're wearing around your neck? This is clear quartz and Dalmatian jasper. I actually sell these necklaces. They're in the link in my bio, manhurst.com. That's my whole crystal shop. That's my business. I actually have crystal earrings on my website too. Real talk though, like that's why I say, like, sometimes when you don't have an ego, sometimes you don't know how big you really are. Your ego is what reminds you of how big you are. Yeah, we make these, man, let me tell you something. They said they nice as fuck. Man, this is what I do. I make these necklaces right here. You guys can go ahead and cop these necklaces in the link in my bio. Yeah, man, we make these from scratch. We make these from scratch. We make these from scratch. Yeah, man. So somebody said, but where's the balance? What do you mean by that, Sydney? Where's the balance? You say clear quartz? Yeah, clear quartz and Dalmatian jasper. Why are some people born without having to struggle with shadow work? Or should I say successful? What? I need y'all to understand that not everybody's struggle is your struggle. I think some of y'all think that everybody's struggle is struggling with money, when struggling with money probably won't be a real struggle for them. Maybe struggling for them is struggling with patience. Y'all got to stop looking at other people and being like, why their life easier? Why their life this? Why their life that? Because you don't have full perspective of why anybody's life is anything. You don't have perspective. You don't know where their struggle is in life. Maybe their struggle in life is their confidence. Maybe their struggle in life is their anxiety. There are secret battles that people face that you don't have no clue about. So that's why I say you cannot look at other people. The only person you could judge yourself with is your past. That's why I say it's you versus you. Stop worrying about other people. But what I will say is that if you want your life to be less filled with struggle, you have to stop entertaining struggle. You have to stop getting emotional over struggle. You have to stop believing that you have to struggle. That's the thing. You believe you have to struggle to get success. And that's why inevitably you will face what? Struggle. Thank you, Lakeisha. If you keep thinking that you have to struggle, then what do you think you're going to face? Struggle. 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 You feel me? And that's my biggest thing that I've been wanting to talk about. People just don't understand that everything is about energy. And if you can get yourself in your most magnetic self, you will be the most successful. How do I get to my most magnetic self? Number one, focusing on yourself first more than anything else. If you focus on yourself more than anything else, then everything else will work for you. Let me say that one more time. If you work on yourself more than anything else, everything else will work for you. The thing is, you don't work on yourself. You work on everything else and hope that it's going to work for you. No. How to work on yourself with limited resources. What possible resources could be limited when it comes to working on yourself? Do you hear yourself? Do you hear how your question was already in lack? Do you hear how your question was already in lack? Do you? Hold on. No. Somebody said, tell us how. No, I got to break this down. Do you understand how your question was already in lack? What resource are you talking about? The only resource you need to work on yourself is yourself. You could close your eyes today and do a 30-minute meditation and get super far into yourself. You know what I'm saying? All you need is you. The problem is that you thinking that you don't have enough. And because you think you're already limited in resources, you've already put a 10-pound block on your back without knowing it. Somebody said my MacBook broke and I'm trying to do a course. See, that's different. When I say work on yourself, I mean a spiritual relationship with yourself. To work on yourself, all you need is a silent room, space by yourself, and just you. You close your eyes. And when you close your eyes, the first thing that you want to start doing is listen to the thoughts that pop up. Listen to what's been programmed in your mind. So close your eyes and just sit there and just see what pops up. And be aware. Don't try to control it. Don't try to control it. This is the time to let yourself go. Just like you got an animal and you're like, okay, I'm going to let you out the cage. All right, go. And watch what that animal does. Watch what that animal does. And then what you're going to do is you're going to look at that animal and you're going to be like, damn, that's what you do? That's what you want to think about? That's what you want to talk about? And then you'll start to see, oh shit, this is what's been taking over my mind. A lot of y'all are unaware of what y'all thinking about. Y'all be daydreaming and blacking out and passing out and thinking over here, thinking over there, and don't even be knowing what you thinking about. Study the subconscious, exactly, because guess what? The subconscious mind is what is manifesting things. You get what I'm saying? And here's the thing. In order to show up as your best self, because this is about transforming, right? We're entering Scorpio season, right? So this is about transforming and becoming my best self, right? How do I become my best self? Becoming my best self means that first I need to get back in the gym. I started a new gym today, an expensive gym. I started an expensive gym today because I was like, you know what? Let me put myself in a situation where I have no choice but to make my money worth it, because ain't no way I'm going to be paying money for this gym and it don't work for me. The number one thing you need to be doing is working out for a fact. You want to know why? Let's talk about it using numerology, okay? So 11 is one of the most magnetic numbers there is. 11 is one of the most charismatic numbers there is, right? 11 is also the most athletic number there is. Now, the reason why we're going to talk about this is because if 11s are the most charismatic and they're also the best athletes, then that means that their energy must be coming from the athletics. Their energy must be coming from and then you think about it, athletics, charisma, 11, emotions. 11s are emotional also. So that means that their charisma is coming from their passion, from their emotions. And also, if you're dealing with negative emotions, you use exercise, emotional, 11, exercise. You use exercise to maintain them emotions and put them somewhere. What makes them people so magnetic is the fact that they're able to take their energy and put it into something. Whoa, your birthday's 11/11. Do you know I was talking about that birthday today? Do you know I was talking about that birthday today, 11/11? Girl, so much shit has been happening. Listen, y'all, if you guys want to join my class that is about unlocking the secrets to the magnetism and learning how to become more influential, The class is $99. All you have to do is DM me your birthday. You cannot join unless your birthday is eligible, because I do it based off of birthdays. And that's something that I want to talk about. You know, when it comes to being magnetic, you really have to be okay with being the center of attention. But the thing about it is that a lot of people don't like being the center of attention because it means that they're susceptible to compliments and hate. Are y'all hearing me? A lot of people don't like being the center of attention because they know that it means that people are more likely to judge them. Listen, y'all, please don't comment. I'm gonna block you if you keep spamming this Life Path 8 shit. Real talk. Like real talk. So listen, like I said, the only way you can join my magnetism class, you have to DM me your birthday, and it's $99. Okay? Don't DM me if you're not ready. All right? Deep thoughts preach an opportunity. There are many that are afraid to be seen. You cannot be afraid to. You see, that's the thing. A lot of y'all. Ooh, I like that you said that. Thank you for this. A lot of y'all are mad because people don't see you, but then you don't like to be seen. Make it make sense. You're mad because people don't see you, but then you don't like to be seen. How does that make sense? You want people to see all the great things about you. You want people to see how beautiful you are. You want people to see your essence. You want people to know your spirit. Yet you're afraid to put yourself out there. You cannot be afraid to be that bitch. You cannot be afraid to be that girl. You cannot be afraid to be him. Because being him means that you live off of the fact that you have haters. You eat off of that. You got to understand that, like the OG comment, you ain't got no hate. If you ain't popping, if you ain't got no haters. You ain't got no haters if you ain't popping. And that's facts. Because guess what? Ain't nobody gonna envy somebody that ain't doing shit. And then guess what? Somebody that's doing better than you is never gonna talk shit about you. Somebody said, how do you embrace the hater? By recognizing on an emotional, intelligent level that this person only dislikes you because you're a reflection of who they could be. These people will dislike you because they see what you're doing and they see that they could. You are the reflection of their potential. Come on. And when they look at that potential, they recognize all that they have not done. And when they look at what they have not done, it makes them mad at you because you're everything that they should have done. Ooh, that's deep shit. That's deep shit. Everything is also about carrying yourself. One thing I like to say is act like you've been here before. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. I don't care if you just got around millionaires or successful people. You better act like you've been there before. You better act like you've been there before, because guess what? You've been there before. That's you. It's your spirit. It may be new to you, but it's still true to you. Do you get what I'm saying? You are more than good enough to experience anything you want to experience. But the problem is that when someone wants to put a diamond watch on you, you're like, oh, you're super careful about it as if you don't deserve it. Let me tell you something. I read this manifestation book one time, and it made me mad because I had this mentor who was bringing in about $400,000 a week, right? And she took me to High Mauve. She took me to this jewelry shop, right? And she showed me like this $1 million ring. This $1 million ring. At the time, I had my Rolex, right? So I knew I was worthy of having a Rolex. But then she showed me this $1 million ring that she had, and she tried to put it on me. And at the time, I didn't really see myself as big. She tried to put it on me, and when she tried to put it on me, I acted scared. And then it took me to understand just 2 days ago when I read the book said that if you're... Who is at my door? If you're scared... Hold on, y'all. Somebody at my door. Oh, my God, bro. Hold on, y'all. bad, y'all. They coming to cut my grass. They coming to cut my grass. I'm sorry. They coming to cut my grass. I'm sorry. They coming to cut my grass. See, I don't listen. The people come cut my grass. I don't even be knowing and shit like that. They be coming to wash my cars. I don't even be knowing. I don't be knowing. Everything on auto. So, what was we talking about? Oh, okay. We was talking about the watch. All right, peeps, stay with me now. Stay with the story. Okay, so look, check me out. She gave me this ring, right? This ring to try on. She was just like, try on this ring, right? And then when she tried to get me to try on the ring, I was all scared. I was like, oh my God, like I didn't want to break it, like I didn't want to lose it, I didn't want to. But then it took 2 days ago, I read this book, and the book was like, if you're scared to test drive the car that you want, if you're scared to put on this, if you're scared to put on these things that you want to manifest, what makes you think that you're going to get it? Because what you're signaling is that you're not worthy of it yet. I think the book was like Neville Goddard or something like that. But it's like you're going to signal that you're not worthy of it yet. And that's the thing. A lot of us are scared of the very thing that we want to manifest. If you saw $100,000, would you be scared to touch it? Would you be like, oh my God, like, can I have it? Is it mine? No, you must be like, oh shit, say less. Act like you've been here. Everybody comment below. Act like you've been here before. You get what I'm saying? Everybody comment below. Act like you've been here before. You get what I'm saying? Comment it down below. I'm going to wait for y'all to do that. Act like you've been here before. Act like you've been here before. Neville Goddard. Neville Goddard. Neville Goddard. I've been here before. Exactly. I don't know why that popped up like that. But yeah, act like you've been here before. So yeah, once I started to recognize that everything is about how you see yourself. Everything is about how you see yourself. If you do not see yourself as worthy, baby, you're not getting shit. You're not getting shit. Period. Let me ask y'all something. How many of y'all are trying to see what your highest look like? How many of y'all want to see what your best look like? How many of y'all want to see what your sexiest look like? What your wealthiest look like? How many of y'all want to see that? How many of y'all want to be your best self? In order to do any of that, you have to be willing to get to know yourself at a level that you've never known yourself before. You have to be willing to invest in yourself at a level you've never invested in yourself before. If you never got facials before, you need to get them. If you never went to a sauna before, you need to go to the sauna. You need to pour into yourself like you a NBA lottery pick and you about to get drafted. You need to invest in yourself like you looking at yourself and you like, bro, she's going to be hot. She's going to be the next big thing. That's how you have to treat yourself, like you are a hot commodity and you're the next big thing. But a lot of y'all don't like to see yourselves like that. A lot of y'all don't see yourselves as the next big thing. And that's the problem. But look, let me tell you something. It all starts with, and I keep telling y'all about it. If you have not yet joined my magnetism class and you're talking about becoming your best self and learning how to truly level up your mind, level up how you come off, level up your perspective about yourself. You want people to truly see you as you want to be seen, right? So that means that you need to learn the psychology of human nature. You need to learn the psychology of yourself and how you can present yourself as your best self. You know what I'm saying? Is it an age requirement? No. The only requirement is your birthday has to be eligible. So if you want to join my magnetism class, all you have to do is DM me your birthday. And the class is $99. So if you're ready and you're like, okay, I want to join the class, then DM me. If you're not ready yet, just don't DM me. Whenever you're ready, you can join. You get what I'm saying? But this is something that I've been teaching a lot lately because I've been studying psychology since I was 17. Is it a monthly payment? No, it's a one-time fee, and it's a class where you can watch the videos over and over as long as you like. DM me on Insta or TikTok. It don't matter. If you're on TikTok, just DM me on TikTok. Just DM me on TikTok. You have to DM me your birthday. You have to DM me your birthday. Another thing I want to say to everybody, if you're on here, make sure that you guys go ahead and subscribe to me on YouTube. Make sure you guys subscribe to me on YouTube. The link is in my TikTok bio. Can you talk about the format of the class? If you want, I'll just let me see if I can show you. The class is literally just a one-time payment. I have an app. You open up the app and you can go through the videos. Let me see if I can log in for you and show you. Hold on, I got y'all. Stay with me now. And we're gonna get back to the conversations. I'm about to show y'all. All right, so look, this is what my website looks like when you sign into the website, right? And then once you sign into the class, this is what the class is going to look like, all right? So let me read this to y'all. Unlocking Your Magnetic Charm, Mastering the Art of Personal Influence. A course on becoming more magnetic aims to help individuals enhance their personal presence and charisma, allowing them to attract and engage others more effectively. Participants will learn various techniques and strategies to develop a captivating aura and cultivate magnetic qualities that naturally draw people towards them. So it's going to help you with body language, vocal tonality, active listening skills. What are the things that attribute to creating a magnetic presence? And I'm going to show y'all a little bit more. Like, for example, one of the things that I talked about was that women don't know that having high cortisol levels actually affect their magnetic presence. It creates fat in the face, fluids. It creates fat in the body. I even have a video on it. Like, we go deep in it. Stress and anxiety, you get what I'm saying? We break it down, like everything. Everything is high quality, baby. One thing about it, everything is high quality. You know what I'm saying? So if you want, go ahead and DM me. Somebody said, what is your Instagram name? Another thing I want to talk about too is I want to talk about communication. Let me teach y'all. So because y'all are on here and y'all are seeing me for the first time, I'm going to give y'all some shit for free. Y'all good with that? Y'all good if I give y'all some magnetism game for free? Because today's magnetism is going to be talking about how do I start conversations with people? How do I talk to people? How do I communicate myself? How do I open my throat chakra? How do I speak? Ori? First of all, let me ask you guys, would you guys say that I'm a good speaker? Would you guys say that I know how to articulate my ideas well? Somebody said my phone on 3%. Girl, you need to charge your shit. What you talk about? You need to charge your shit. All right, let me tell you what you got to do. In order for you to learn how to communicate more, the first thing I would like for you to do is start making videos talking to yourself. You don't have to post them. Just start talking to the videos yourself and start practicing. Another thing that I started doing as a kid was I was giving speeches. Okay? If you're having trouble talking to people, then what you should do is you should focus on putting it on them. So if you want to talk to people but you're nervous, always make the conversation about them. And a book that I recommend for this, and I'm going to break this down in my magnetism class, okay? How to Win Friends and Influence People. I'm trying to type it in there. How to Win Friends and Influence People. How to win friends and influence people. Yes, ask questions instead. So according to the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, the book talks about if you make the conversation about them, they will be willing to talk to you more. They will actually like you. You saved me once a year ago just by me listening to you. Wow, that's so sweet. Here, I'm going to pull up my notes. We're going to do a whole live right now. I'm going to pull up my notes. Hold on, y'all. We're going to talk about how to communicate effectively. How to awaken your throat chakra. Hold on. All right, here we go. Okay, so The art of influence. Oh, I need to record this. This is going to be on my magnetism class. So this aspect that we're about to talk about right now is called the art of influence. I need everybody to comment that down right now. The art of influence. That's what we step into the next level of this live. The art of influence. Come on now. Everybody comment the art of influence. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. The art of influence, okay? So I want y'all to know that what I'm about to read to y'all right now, this is my next report that's going on my magnetism class, but you guys are going to get it for free, okay? So I want y'all to know right now, what I'm about to read to y'all is literally my next report from my magnetism class, but I'm going to give it to you for free, okay? So the art of influence, how to use communication to be magnetic, okay? So influence is one of the most powerful skills that anyone can develop. It's the ability to impact the thoughts, emotions, and behaviors of others, not by force or manipulation, but by being captivating and persuasive. Let me tell you something. If you know how to get your message out, and you know how to speak to people, and you know how to do it in a way that's captivating, and you know how to do it in a way that's persuasive, that people recognize, wow, because you got to understand, people are very indecisive. And if you have a language that's able to help people make a decision, let me tell you something, you're powerful. So let's talk about it. Hold on. At the core of influence lies magnetic communication, the kind of communication that draws people in, builds trust, and leaves them wanting more. Your ability to build trust with an audience, your ability to build trust with someone that you like, your ability to build trust with a job that you're trying to get, or maybe you're an entrepreneur and you're trying to close a deal. If you know how to build trust with you and that person by the way that you speak, you're powerful. I need you to understand that influence is the new power. If you have influence, you have power now. Here we go. Okay. So, in my report, we're basically going to be talking about psychology, emotional intelligence, charisma, and obviously a magnetic presence. Okay. So, let's talk about it. And I have it on my phone, so I have to get on my phone. This is a new computer. I don't have it here. Okay. So true influence is grounded in authenticity and connection, and magnetic communication lies at the heart of it. So in order for you to truly be magnetic, I need you to understand this isn't about being someone that you're not. This is about being more of who you actually are. Come on. All right. So this means that you need to have the ability to use your words, your gestures, your tones, and your presence to create trust and attraction. That one skill is one of the most powerful skills that you could possibly have. Okay. So let's get to it. The core of influence, connection and trust. At the foundation of influence is connection. Are y'all with me? Hold on. I need some water. Y'all with me? Hold on. I got my water right here. Y'all with me? I'm trying to make sure y'all still with me. All right. Here we go. Thank you, AJ. All right, here we go. So at the foundation of influence is connection. The sense that two people understand and respect each other. No meaningful influence can take place without trust. Trust is built when people sense that your words and actions align, and when you show genuine interest in their needs and their desires. Exactly. Thank you, Chelsea, for writing down the exactly. At the foundation of everything, you have to be able to build trust with the people that you're looking to magnetize. People have to feel like they can trust you. People have to feel like you're a good person. People have to feel like you're exactly who you say you are. So if you're looking to be famous, people have to be able to trust you in order to buy from you. If people don't trust you, if people feel like you're a fraud, if people feel like, you know what I'm saying, then they're not. Somebody said, Latoya, just go on my YouTube, girl. So let's continue. All right. Trust is built when people sense that your words and actions align. Exactly. Magnetic communication begins by seeing and treating others as valuable. If you try to treat people as if they're not valuable or as if they don't matter, nobody's going to like you. Nobody's going to like you. Okay? So, magnetic communication begins by seeing and treating others as they're valuable. The philosopher Dale Carnegie, in his book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, emphasized the importance of making others feel significant and appreciated. When someone feels recognized, they become more open to influence. Your words should reflect an authentic curiosity about others. This is the seed of magnetic influence. That's why I tell you, you got to know when things are about you and you got to know when things are about other people. Somebody said, but what if they don't do that with you? What do you mean? Then that just means that they're not as magnetic or influential as you. And you have to start to recognize that now that you're becoming more aware of this, not a lot of people are going to be able to do what you're doing. You remember, you're developing a skill that most people don't have. So now that you're aware of this is what makes people magnetic, you're going to recognize when people don't do it to you. You get what I'm saying? But you don't need somebody to tell you how great you are in order for you to have validation or in order for you to feel good about yourself, whereas other people may benefit from that. You got to remember now, you're not the student no more. You're not the ignorant. You're the educated. So when you're the educated, you can't look down on people just because they're not as educated as you and knowing how to maneuver when it comes to people or what's the right communication etiquette. You get what I'm saying? You know, a lot of y'all, if I talk to y'all and I got on the phone with y'all, a lot of y'all will probably talk over me. A lot of y'all will probably cut me off. I'm not going to be mad at you. Like, I just understand that you probably don't know that it's an etiquette to conversations, period. All right. So here we go. Principles to practice: active listening. Give people your full attention. Another thing I want to say is saying people's name back to them actually really does help them. When you say people's names to them, you be like, if you met somebody and then all of a sudden, you're like, Dave, how are you? Dave, how are you been? Saying their name does something to them. Like, for example, Diana, exactly. Not taking things personally do help. Exactly. How are you, Kathy? Thank you, Bree, for saying that my camera quality go crazy. That does something to them. Hearing their name back to them does something to them. It does something to them. Okay? So, also, nonverbal communication. This is the last thing I'm going to give y'all because I can't give y'all a full report. This got to go on my class. So nonverbal communication, the language beyond words. Much of influence happens through nonverbal cues, body language, eye contact, and tone of voice. If I talk to you like this, you're going to tell that I'm pretty bored with the conversation. But if I talk to you like this, you know I'm excited to talk to you. You get what I'm saying? So, your presence. Presence is essential. Your presence is essential. What that means is that the most magnetic people are the people who are all the way here. If I'm talking to you and I feel like you're over here, you're not really magnetic because you're not even here. But when I see that somebody is here and their eyes, like they're engaged, they don't got to be staring at me, but they're engaged and they're listening. That's magnetic because you're all the way here. So when you're fully present with someone, your energy is felt. Being distracted, on the other hand, pushes people away. Mastering nonverbal cues involves becoming conscious of how you carry yourself, aligning your body language with your intention. Listen, y'all, I'm sorry, but that's all I can give y'all for today. That's all I can give y'all today for my magnetism class. But listen, let me tell you something. If this is the type of things that you feel like this is what I'm missing in my life, like learning these type of little things of how to work a room and how to magnetize, and if I'm an entrepreneur, all of these things, I want you to go ahead, DM me your birthday if you want to join the class. The class is $99, okay? The class is $99.91, all right? I use numerology to come up with the price also because I'm born 1999. The price is $99.91, so it's just flipped. I'm just saying, it's numerology type shit. But another thing I want to show you guys before I head out is make sure you guys go ahead and check out the crystal shop, and make sure that y'all go ahead and get y'all some new necklaces. So we just dropped, I got all the necklaces right here. Y'all go ahead and cop y'all some necklaces. See, some of them already sold out. Some of them already sold out. But y'all make sure y'all go ahead and cop y'all some necklaces. The link is in my bio, manhurst.com. If you click on them too, they'll tell you in the description if it's right for you. Like if you're a Leo, just read the description and it'll tell you what it does. See right here? It'll tell you what it does. It'll tell you what it does. All right. So make sure you guys go ahead and check that out. All right. And then also before we go, you already know I gotta put y'all onto my music real quick. Y'all need to know your girl made music for real, so I gotta put you on. So I made a song that was about nobody could do it like you. Let me tell you something. Nobody could do it like you. Let me play this for y'all.
They don't know you like I know you. Baby, they can't love you like I can. They don't know you the way I know you. They won't ever understand.
She can love you like I can.
I know you. Baby, they can't love you like I can.
I wouldn't join tomorrow. Tomorrow's not a very magnetic day. Today's a good day.
She can love you like I can. Like I can.
Tell me what y'all think about the music.
Like I can. Like I can. They can do it like I can. Like I can. They can do it like I can. Even if they try. Cause it can run inside. Why you try to hide me? Try to hit me. Then became an enemy. Or a friend of me. You tried to deceive me. Don't know what to believe. Want you to win my heart. And everything above. You're like the stars in the sky. You make me feel right. 'Cause I wanna night. Wanna feel you tonight. I want you to win my love. I want you to win my heart. I want you to win everything. Everything above.
Hey, listen, man. I learned Portuguese for this one right here. All right, listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all what I need y'all to do. I need everybody right now. I need y'all to go subscribe to me on YouTube. I've been dropping vlogs and shit. I post all my lives. All my lives that I do, I post them here on YouTube. I post them all here on YouTube so y'all can watch it, all right? So y'all make sure y'all go ahead and come and subscribe. I got to get my YouTube popping too, all right? I love you guys. And like I said, DM me your birthday. DM me your birthday if you want to join the magnetism class. I think I'm going to play one more. Which one do I want to play? Oh, I like this one. like this one. This is the last one I'm gonna play, and then I'm out. This is the last one.
'Cause baby, it's us. They wanna tear us apart, but you gotta trust your gut. The cause. I'm catching up with boys, catching up with boys. They gon' try to tear us up, baby. Oh, are you feeling high? Are you feeling high? Feeling faded tonight. I'm feeling faded tonight. Baby, when you lost it, I'm the magic in the box tonight. I'm the reason that you're seeing the light. I wouldn't try crossing me. You play with the devil, I'll bury you with the shovel. Going 6 feet deep.